Assalamualaikum. Welcome to online class, my dear students, honors 30 students. Hope you are well. I am also well by the mercy of Almighty Allah. In the last class, I discussed about some great questions on 16th and 17th century poetry. Today's I have to discuss about this topic, Paradise Lost, Book 1, John Milton. Some important short notes should read thoroughly to improve exam undoubtedly. So I have to mention here some important short notes, such as ethics. Simile is an important short note which indicates the definition of epic as well as condition of simile. An epic simile, often termed as Homeric simile, is an extended simile which often expands to several lines used customarily in epic poetry to emphasize the heroic configuration of the subject and to provide the purpose of ornamentation. The purpose of ornamentation is the main theme of epic simile. We firstly need to know what is epic. Epic is long narrative poem in the scale of English literature. So you have to know its length. It is actually a long comparability of a phenomenon, entity, or a human being with something unusual, something that is actually very appropriate for identification. Firstly, you have to identify what is epic and simile. Separately, Paradise Lost by John Milton is actually compared with Satan's enormous dimension, with the sea beast Leviathan, which has tremendous, horrendous alignments. Milton's point here is to denote the malignancy of Satan due to his stature and nefarious power. Besides the reference to Satan's structure, the simile also generates another effect on us through the myth of some hellsmen who were misguided and took a Leviathan for an island and place of refuge in their distressed times. But when they fastened their masks to the scales of a huge beast, they were in excessive danger. Next important short note, the fall of man. The fall. The fall of man is also discussed with different kinds of religious books. According to Islam, it is a great cause for falling earth of Hazrat Adam alayhi salam and Hawa alayhi salam. Just it is defeated by John Milton according to it. The fall of man consists of the major theme of Milton's Paradise Lost due to man's insubordination to God. Man's first disobedience to God. Man's first disobedience to God is the main thing, main subject, main theme of the short note, the fall of man. Adam and Eve lived in Eden with intense pleasure and ecstasy. মানে আদম আলাইহিসসালাম এরা জান্নাতে খুব আনন্দ ফুর্তিতে থাকতো, ভালো অবস্থায় থাকতো। They lead a seraphic life to toil and benediction. They were awarded the independence to do anything they wanted by God, except they were not permitted to have the fruit of the prohibited tree of knowledge. মানে একটি গাছের ফল খেতে গড নিষেধ করেছিলেন যে তোমরা সব জান্নাতে সব কিছুই ভক্ষণ করো, শুধু এই ফলটি ব্যতীত। As long as they abided by this rule, they lived a contented and delightful life. But eventually Satan stepped in their lives in the guise of the serpent and induced Eve to eat the outlawed fruit, and it became hard for her to abstain from the provocation. শয়তানের প্ররোচনায় ফলটা না খেয়ে এরা পারল না। She, মানে Eve, was so much moved that she trespassed God's ordinance and gave into the enticing devices of the demon. Not only this, she also convinced Adam to follow her steps. At the beginning, Adam was significantly unwilling, but thinking that life without him would be worthless, he accepted to have the fruit too. And the consequence was their loss of incorruptibility. They were oscillated by their licentious forward, and for the first time became aware of their tranquil nudity. This interact is termed as man's first disobedience by Milton. In respect to this damnable deed, God ordained the execution of Adam and Eve from the Garden of Eden. According to Milton, man's contravention in paradise was a merciless act. It brought death and all our miseries into the world with the laws of Eden. Until Jesus Christ paid the price of man's sins and endowed him to repossess the lost seat of heaven. এটাই আশা করি পরীক্ষা আসতে পারে। What is the definition? What is the cause? What is the consequences of the fall of man? Satan, and as well as fall of Satan. Who is Satan? Firstly, we will know. Satan is the evil character in John Milton's Paradise Lost. It was due to his instigation that Eve ate the fruit of the forbidden tree of knowledge and was expelled from heaven along with Adam. হযরত আদম আলাইহিস সালাম এর সাথে হাওয়া আলাইহিস সালাম থাকতেন। তখন শয়তানের প্ররোচনায় পড়ে যে এই নিষিদ্ধ ফলটি খাওয়ার জন্য যে শক্তি, যে পাওয়ারটা ঈদকে বারবার পরিচিত করেছিল, ইনস্টিগেশন করেছিল, এই সেই শয়তান। As a consequence, Satan and his evil angels were also overthrown from heaven into hell. Satan could not tolerate his banishment, so he designs a ways a war against God. তাই সে চিন্তা করলো গডের বিরুদ্ধে কীভাবে যুদ্ধ ঘোষণা করা যায়, কীভাবে তার বিরুদ্ধে অ্যাকশনে যাওয়া যায় এবং বড় তাকে পানিশমেন্ট। Milton gives us a detailed description of Satan's bodily structure to define the stupendous proportion of Satan. He compares him to the Titans-like Berserkers and to giants like Typhon. His eyes dazzled with the flames of acrimony, and the rest of his body elongated, obstressed and broad, hovering over several areas. He had arms which were of the monstrous size, like the race of his titans who fought against us, or like the giants who combated against Job. Satan is often compared to the monster Leviathan, who is the largest of all beings created by God and who wrestled in the ocean waters. পরীক্ষার জন্য আরেকটি শর্ট নোট খুব ইম্পর্টেন্ট, জিহ্বা। একটু বাসায় আমরা প্র্যাকটিস করবো, এই শর্ট নোটগুলো বাসায় দেখবো প্যাডের 10 থেকে, হ্যাঁ, তাহলে ইনশাল্লাহ ভালো করার চেষ্টা করব। সেই পর্যন্ত সুস্থ থাকো, সবাই ভালো থাকো, আল্লাহ হাফেজ।